This problem, a cylindrical volume is given. Electric field intensity is also given. We have to find total charge enclosed by the cylinder. Okay. So let us copy the quantities given. Electric field intensity is given as Z into rho divided by epsilon naught. A cap Z. It's given. Then a cylindrical volume is given. Consider a cylinder. So in a cylindrical coordinate system, the variables are rho, phi, z. Anyhow, it's a complete cylinder, so phi varies from 0 to 2 pi. You have to take the ranges of rho and z. Z varies from 0 to 4 meters. So z equal to 0, z equal to 4. As z increases upward, larger value will come on the top surface, smaller value on the bottom surface. At the same time, the volume inside the cylinder is present within the cylinder of radius 2 meters. Okay, the volume space extends from 0 to 2 meters of the radius. So this is what is the definition of the cylinder. What we have to find is charge, total charge. So we have two equations to find total charge. One is equal to closed surface integration of d, and another one is triple integral of rho v. But in this problem, rho v is not given, but which can be found from del dot d. So in both the cases, we need a d, but what is given is e. So we have to find d first from e, then we have to proceed. So d is equal to epsilon naught into e. That is epsilon naught is z into rho divided by epsilon naught a cap z. So the permittivity is cancelled. We are left with z into rho a cap z. So d is calculated. So we can use one of the formulae to find q. Let us try both. So first method, let us go with closed surface integration of d. Here, the closed surface integration is cylindrical. So we split the closed surface of the cylinder into three separate integrals. One over top surface, another over bottom surface, and one more over the side of the cylinder. How these surfaces are different? If you look at the cylinder, the top surface of the cylinder, this one, is present at z equal to 4. Bottom surface of the cylinder, which is present at z equal to 0. So on the top surface, z remains constant. Top surface is a circular surface held at a height of z. So that is constant on the entire subsurface. Z do not vary. On the bottom surface also z equal to 0. It doesn't change. Similarly, the cylindrical side is having a fixed radius of rho equal to 2. So radius is constant on the given cylinder. Rho equal to 2 is a cylindrical surface. Z equal to 4 is a circular surface. Z equal to 0 is also circular surface. All the three put together forms the closed cylinder. Let us get back to the problem. Here, we can also mention here, on the top surface, z equal to 4, bottom surface, z equal to 0, cylindrical side, rho equal to 2. Now we have to write equation for ds on top surface, ds on bottom surface, ds on cylindrical side. Okay. So ds is differential surface area. So we have to write three equations for ds for the cylinder. If you take up cylindrical coordinate system, we have three variables, rho, phi, and z. So here rho is a length. Z is also the height, a length. But phi is an angle. So in this case, if you find the differential length due to change in any one of the variable, let us say rho, differential length will be d rho. That means when the rho changes, it produces a differential length of dl. But d phi is an angle, whereas dz is the change in height. So that is also differential length. That means when rho changes, z changes, we'll get small lengths. But when the phi changes, phi is an angle defined with respect to x-axis. If this is a circular surface, this flow is the radius. When the angle, this is d phi, let us say changing angle phi is d phi, then this defines a change in length, that is the arc. This length is rho into d phi. So what I mean is, when the angle changes by small value, it is equivalent to corresponding change in length equal to rho d phi. If there is a point P here, let us say, this moves to P dash, then the distance traveled is rho into d phi. The corresponding change in angle is d phi. Same way, when the rho changes, we have d rho. When the z changes, we have dz. So differential length produced by d phi is rho into d phi. So three differential lengths are there. When two of these multiply together, they define differential surface. Differential surface. For example, for the top surface of the cylinder, z is constant. top surface z is constant. Since the z is constant, dz will be 0. Since dz is 0, so the differential length, other two differential lengths multiplied together will give you differential surface on the top of the cylinder, that is equal to d rho into rho into d phi. But differential surfaces are vectors, so the direction of the top surface is upward, so the direction is a cap z. So the top of the cylinder always looks upward. So keeping this point in mind, we have differential surface area, a small surface area for the top surface of the cylinder given by rho d phi a cap z. Similarly, for bottom surface also, we have similar equation because bottom surface is also circular, which is given by similar equation, but only thing, direction of bottom surface of the cylinder is acting downward, so direction should be taken as minus a cap z. So the top surface and the bottom surface, top surface direction is upward, bottom surface direction is minus a cap z, downward. So this way we can easily write differential surface elements. So when it comes to cylindrical side, this is for bottom surface. When you work upon the cylindrical side, what is constant on the cylindrical side? For the cylinder, rho is always constant. The radius will be fixed for the given cylinder. When the rho is fixed, change in rho will not be there. So d rho is equal to 0. So we have other two differential lengths which should be multiplied to get ds over side. So which are the other two here? Since d rho is constant, we have rho d phi and dz. The direction of the side is a cap rho as we discussed. Finally, the differential surface area of this side is given by rho d phi into dz into a cap rho. Right. Another way of remembering here is the direction of the top surface is z. So if you take direction as a cap z, then dz should not be there in this equation. So d rho should be there, d phi should be there. Rho is common for all the three surfaces. Similarly, side, the direction of the side is a cap rho. So d rho should not be there here, d phi into dz. This way we can remember the differential surface elements for the cylindrical side. Now we are going to take Q for the top surface where z equal to 4. D value from the problem is z rho a cap z dot ds. So for the top surface, we have rho d rho d phi a cap z. Similarly, for the bottom surface of the cylinder, z equal to 0, z rho a cap z. Then we have rho d phi minus a cap z plus for the side where radius is 2, we have d equation multiplied by cylindrical side means rho constant, so d phi into dz a cap rho. This forms the required integration. Let us find out the answer for this. A cap z dot a cap z is 1. A cap z dot a cap is 1. A cap z dot a cap rho is 0. So this complete integration goes to 0. So we are left with only two integrations. So now if I multiply these two, I'll be having z rho into rho square d rho d phi. Here it is minus. Here z equal to 0. We have z rho square d rho d phi. If you observe carefully on the second integral, z value is 0. Since z value is 0, if you substitute the z value 0 here, this complete integral goes to 0. So we have to evaluate only the first integral. See here, one integration with rho, another integration with phi, whereas z is constant, whose value is 4 here. We shall take it outside 4. First integral is rho square d rho. Second one is d phi. The limits are 0 to 2, 0 to 2 pi. For integration of rho square is rho cube by 3, 0 to 2, and this is directly 2 pi minus 0. For rho value 2 cube by 3 minus 0 into 2 pi. So finally we are going to get here 8 pi into 2 cube is 8 by 3. That is equal to, you will get 67 coulombs. So this is the answer we got for total charge enclosed by the cylinder using first method. So if you are interested in second method, that goes this way. Total charge is given by the triple integral of rho v dv. So first let us find rho v, which is given by the divergence of d. Divergence of D for cylindrical coordinate system is given by 1 by rho, dou by dou rho, rho d rho plus 1 by rho, dou by dou phi of d phi, dou by dou z of dz. But what is given? The problem is D is equal to Z rho A cap Z. So Z into rho is the Z component of the D. So that is why D rho is 0. D rho is 0. D phi is also 0. Only simple integration of dz. This method sounds easy for us. So rho v is equal to dou by dou z of dz, which is equal to dou by dou z of z into rho. So it's going to be rho. Differentiation of this is 1, and we have rho. Next, we have to integrate the rho to get the total charge. Triple integral of rho v dv, that is equal to triple integral of rho. So differential volume element is differential volume. Volume is multiplication of all the three differential lengths. The three differential lengths are d rho, rho into d phi into dz. So if you multiply all the three, you will get rho, d rho, d phi, dz. That's a differential element, volume element for cylindrical coordinate system. So we have three integrals. First integral for rho square d rho. Second integral is d phi. Third one is dz. That limits are 0 to 4 given in the problem. Phi, we know that 0 to 2 pi for complete sphere, sorry, complete cylinder. Rho is 0 to 2. Simple integration. Rho cube by 3. Limits. This is 2 pi finally, and this is 4. 2 upper limit. So 2 cube by 3 minus 0 into 8 pi. This is going to be 8 by 3 into 8 pi. If you multiply, we will be having an answer of 67 coulombs. So this is the solution. Let us check the solution of left hand side. See, that is also 67. So left hand side is equal to right hand side, the same answer of 67 coulombs. Left hand side, what we did, closed surface integration is verified. Right hand side, we found delta D first, then integrated. So this is also the verification of Gauss divergence theorem. We have proved Gauss divergence theorem also for the given problem. If total charge is required, you can evaluate any one of these sides of your convenience. That is the solution.